Yo, what's up with y'all, man? Welcome, welcome. What's good indeed? What's good indeed, indeed. I'm gonna give everybody a chance to get in here. What's up with y'all, man? What's up with y'all, indeed, indeed. I gotta see who's pulling up, man. What's good? What's good with everybody? Indeed, indeed. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome for Shubitably. For Shubitably, indeed, indeed. I'm thinking that, I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna be honest. For this first page, you know, for those of y'all that are more familiar, I can't tell you who this page is gonna be exactly. But it'll definitely be worthwhile. It'll be worthwhile. You gotta trust me a little bit. You gotta trust me. You gotta trust me. It's so crazy because I feel like I was like scrolling through some of the stuff that I've made. I finally got done and edited up a couple of my videos I've been sitting on for a little while. So that was definitely great. Catch up on some of the uploads. Just get everything ready to go. What's up with everybody though, man? As I was saying before, y'all definitely, I can guarantee that y'all won't be able to guess who this first character is gonna be. I can pretty much bet. Indeed, indeed. What's up with everybody though? Indeed, indeed. Welcome, welcome. I feel like with pages like this, whenever I immediately say who it's gonna be, it takes away the surprise, you know. On with you said Piccolo. You think it's gonna be Piccolo? Is there a reason why you think this one's gonna be Piccolo in particular? Piccolo is crazy. Piccolo? The Piccolo. You think it's Vegeta? Piccolo is insane, bro. Yo, why you think this is Piccolo, bro? Why? What is it about this one that's just like, all right, this is definitely who I'm seeing. That's crazy. Yeah, man. You know, you wanna genjutsu, bro. You wanna genjutsu. You gotta break out of that genjutsu. The moment that I'm like, yeah, this is for sure who this is, or this is not who this is. Yo, what's up, KBG? What's good indeed, man? What's good indeed, indeed. Yeah, the moment I give you like the clear answer. Thank you for the heart, me too. I appreciate it, KBG. Janimba, Vegeta 100%. Maybe, man. You know, I can't. The cool thing about these is that I find it makes for a better experience whenever I don't outright say who it is immediately, man. You gotta guess. Let me know who you see. Who do you think the page is gonna be? Who do you think this one? Thank you for the dual pins too. If I didn't already say that one. The dual pins and the heart, me. I appreciate it indubitably. Goku isn't a bad guess, but no. That's I see your vision though. But this one is definitely not Goku. I see where you coming from. You change the character midway. I'm not gonna respond to that because low-key, I'm gonna be honest. They do. In all honesty, they do. Low-key, they all got the same face between Goku and that's not who this is. The Grinch. No. Even though, funnily enough, like as I was like sketching this in, I had like some, bro, it's August, and I for some reason had like some Christmas music stuck in my head earlier. I was like riding in my car. I'm just thinking to myself, like, why am I over here thinking about Christmas music? We got like a whole like 6 business months away. Christmas music has nothing to do with what I'm drawing right now though. Don't get lost in the sauce. Yo, thank you to Las Vegas. I appreciate it. I sat there and I was like just riding. I'm like, wait, what's going on, Pickle Rick? No. Even though, I'll say this. I promised I was gonna do a Rick and Morty page a little while ago. I had never really made one before. It's the Tiger Cat from K-Pop Demon Hunters. No, Catwoman. No. I don't think I've ever done Catwoman before, honestly. But no, not on here. I don't think it's a couple of characters. He said stop spamming. Yeah. Definitely don't spam. What's up, yo? What's up too, Paul? What's good indeed, man? What's good indeed. That's definitely on the to-do list though, for sure. Catwoman. Yo, somebody a minute ago, maybe whenever I do some more Batman drawing, somebody also asked me to do Harley. I've been trying to be more intentional with. I don't really draw faces that often, but I've been trying to be more mindful whenever I do stuff like that. Every blue moon, chilling is a Piccolo. I can't confirm it or not yet. What drawing technique is this? You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but you gotta trust the vision. You gotta trust it as it comes together. That's Frieza. Nah. Even though, from Hunter x Hunter, the green guy, draw 3 circles in a long, big oval circle. No, this is not. This is not Frieza's crazy. Even though I was considering maybe drawing his forms, but I'm not really feeling Frieza right now. I'm not really feeling Frieza. Frieza's a once in a blue moon. He's a once in a blue moon kind of character. And if I do draw him in, I'll probably don't forget, if you do enjoy what you're seeing, don't forget to tap the screen. I feel like with a character like Frieza, he's once in the blue moon, but if I draw him, I'll probably draw him inside of his like little like space thing that he'll ride around in. whenever he was first revealed and first shown off. I feel like Frieza's an interesting character though, genuinely. It ain't too many characters that are just. I mean, I have like some Hall of Fame villains. I know like a lot of people say they like Pain and stuff. Pain from Naruto. There's a couple that are on the Hall of Fame list. Hall of Fame villains. Orochimaru is definitely in the top 10. But I feel like the reason that Frieza's so cool, Frieza's interesting because Frieza's just genuinely in it for the love of the game. He really didn't have to go and do what he did to the Saiyans. He's not a gray zone or middle ground kind of villain. He's just genuinely evil. I would argue that Orochimaru. I said this in one of my time lapses that I made. I'm gonna be honest, it's been a couple of weeks, but I was kind of like Orochimaru getting rid of the third Hokage. Loki did more for Sasuke and Naruto than anything the third Hokage did when he was alive. I know that might seem crazy to hear, but that man, he was genuinely doing Dende. No, this one isn't Dende, but Dende is a good guess. Dende is an interesting guess indeed with tutorial. Eventually, for sure. For sure. I set aside a couple of reference pictures for this page. Just that way it comes together and looks the right way. Indeed. Let me unequip my jacket real fast. He says hard. Thank you. He said, what's going on? Is that a gremlin? Nah, he's a creature, bro. He's a creature. I said that a year ago. I know. But look. Better later than never. He looks like a goblin or something. You should really try graffiti. I've gotten that a lot, but you know, it's kind of in that lane with tats. I didn't really start this with that in mind. I think that I don't know, I won't promise it, but who knows what the future holds, bro, you know? Look at it like that. Maybe one day, sooner than later. But yeah, the tutorial. I did promise it. I've been speaking on it for a little while. I hadn't really come around to it because there's so many different things. I feel like there's like a lot of different things that I draw whenever I'm like on the live streams. If I were to do a tutorial, I don't know if I want to do something that was maybe more simple to start off with, and then just gradually work my way up to the more complex stuff. Cause I want to make something that's halfway, that's like halfway engaging. I do like a lot of animated characters, so I might start with like an animated character first. Somebody that's more low key. Draw a lawnmower for once. A lawnmower is crazy. I feel like with a character like the people from the Dragon Ball world, they're more. Once you like you grasp their design, you can kind of like finesse. You can like finesse it together. But yeah, you know what? Just hold that thought. I got like a lot of some like little things to do. Definitely. Maybe not right now in the moment, but as time goes on, I'm gonna definitely put some time, like some actual tutorials. Day 97 trying to talk him to tattoo and keep it up. Shoot, this is going crazy. Thank you. Indubitably. Let me like shaping this. Let me shape him bro's fit. Once you see him, you won't be able to unsee him. Basically, that's really what I'm going for. But with these, it's less about getting it to where it's just 1000% spot on. But you want to just get the essence of the character. You want to make it to where it's still recognizable, but you can kind of like mess around with the lines. There's a lot of different ways to go about it. You don't have to be restricted only to the reference. Like sometimes you could like improv on the spot and change little things. You could change little things about the page as it comes together without feeling like you're deviating too far away. It's still true to the character, but you might add your own twist. That's really where imperfection comes into the conversation. Like if you mess up a little bit, you don't got to internalize it. Just own it. Yo, if you liking what you're seeing, don't forget. Yeah, absolutely. Kind of how Paul was saying. If you enjoy the show so far, if you enjoy what you're seeing, definitely don't forget to tap the screen. For sure, we'll tap it up. Just let me know what y'all thinking as it's coming together. Indeed. There's going to be a lot more to come. There's going to be a lot more that I'm going to try to make as I just experiment more and as I learn more as time goes on. Funnily enough, how did you realize you could do this? Yo, don't spam. But I realized that I could do this just through experimenting. The more that you draw, the more that you learn. Yo, what's up, Josh? What's good indeed, man? What's good indeed? But I feel like that the more that you do, the more that you learn. It gives you more ground. Like even if it's not how you want it to be at first, you build up on it. And it goes back to what I was trying to get at before, man. Mistakes are kind of, you might mess up a little bit. It might not be how you want it to be exactly at first, But you built up on, yo, what's up, Charlie? Do SMR? Who is this? I can't tell you. That's forbidden. I can't tell you just yet, but soon. Believe me. Yeah, I can't tell you just yet. He's definitely he's an interesting character. Piccolo, we said it. I can't confirm or deny, man. You gotta see the vision. You gotta let the process do what the process is gonna do. It's Piccolo. You think it's Piccolo? Hey, I don't know, but what I do know, I can't confirm or deny. Not yet. Piccolo for sure. For sure. I feel like it had been a long enough time since I had drawn. You said for sure. He's putting everything on the line. He put everything on red. Like we in the GTA casino, allegedly. Right? I might flip this into Dende. This might be Nail, man. Are you sure? Are you sure? All right, Mater put it on his life. Mater, I don't know if you want to do that, man. How you know this isn't Dende? How you know this ain't Dende after he done turned a new leaf? He went and did some off-screen training, bro. How you know this ain't Dende? This is a crazy angle, you know. You said, I know anime, Goon Squad, report in. Okay. I still say this guy is real gangster with drawn technique. Thank you. Yo, bro saying hush. I don't know about that, Mater. Teapot. Nah, this ain't no tea. I'm not like really in the lane of drawing food. I don't really be on her. I've drawn food once. That was like an exceptional time though. It was like for the one time. And I mean, I don't think I've drawn food since. I low-key drew corn one day. You got to follow. I appreciate it. It looks like Gohan's father. You're not wrong, but you're not right either. It looks like, have you drawn Goku? Of course. I have like a lot of time lapses and stuff that are up right now. I've done Goku. I've done Vegeta. If those are characters that have to do with this character. But like I said, I'm not going to confirm it or not yet. We see the fit. Nah, you don't see the fit, man. You're not seeing the fit because they're not putting respect on my dog's name, man. They're not seeing the vision. This is a pre or post nail fusion. Nah, that's Gohan's father for sure. I don't know, but what I do know, Frieza Piccolo. Yeah, man. Well, I don't know. Listen. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Not yet. The night is still young, man. How do your hands do that? Bro, I sat there and installed aimbot. I installed aimbot back in the day. X-ray, make sure to draw his aura. You talking about like when he's powering up? Or are you saying just as if he's aura farming? Hey, man, you gotta just trust the vision. He's coming together. I think I'm gonna draw his legs in first. The fact is that how you said he's an Namekian. How you know he's not an Argonian, bro? He might be an Argonian. He might be like that lizard dude from the Spider-Man movie. You never know. You know, you judging the book. You're judging the book by its cover, and truthfully, the book isn't even done. Bro, you code. It's a scribble. I can do that. It's generally so insanely crazy to me that you're talented. Yo, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, Fiona. And hey, what's up, man? Haven't dropped by in a yo, what's good, man? Indeed. I was gonna say, can't reveal the cheat code, do the special beam. Like I said, don't get too far ahead. Don't get too far ahead just yet. We gotta just ride the wave about it. This one comes together. I'm not gonna overly promise. I want to take my time with these. No need to jump too far ahead. You're reading ahead. Witchcraft Gassum, brother. This is not the Salem Witch Trials, bro. Witchcraft Gassum is crazy. This is not the Salem Witch Trials. Have you ever ran out of ink? Of course. Actually, I have something to show you. Look at this. Of course. I run out of ink all the time. Look at this. There's a few of these. People be thinking that I'm like an AI or something, but I genuinely have empty pens. Like, genuinely. Definitely not a machine, though. Nah. Now. Back to the vision. I'm curious, bro. Does liking the live do anything for you? I believe it boosts like the visibility of it. And Pico, talking about like the food? No, this isn't food. I don't really be drawing food. Not usually. That's like a rare occasion, special occasion kind of thing. Like the stars got a line, bro. I like how you drunk like you're doing nothing but thirst progress. And which fight you enjoy the most with Piccolo? 17 and tapping the screen. Man, I like, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Piccolo, I'll be feeling like Piccolo is it's less about how strong he is and it's less about his fights, but it's more about what he represents, what he symbolizes. You know, he's at a point now where in the show, you know, he gonna pop out somewhere and be holding his shoulder or something. You know, he ain't really the heaviest hitting dude, but it's about what he represents. Piccolo is he's in that lane with let me think of dude's name. It's not Tien, it's Krillin. I like the older fights more, but 17 was good too. I like how Piccolo he's always down for the cause, man. When he sat there and absorbed that dude on Namek, he sat there and I mean they was they was in unknown territory. Frieza was literally um like what people really be sleeping on is the fact of how strong Frieza really was. Like they was really on Namek fighting Frieza, and they didn't even know how like the limit to his abilities. Like the fact that Goku just so happened to be able to sit there, and Krillin had to make a sacrifice for that man to tap into some unknown powers though. Krillin Krillin is the real MVP. Krillin is the only reason that all these dudes got Super Saiyan forms. Nobody knows, honestly. Left-handed, right-hand guided. Something like that. Something like that, indeed. But dudes be sleeping on the impact that somebody like Krillin had on the whole series. All these dudes start turning to legendary Super Saiyan, or not even legendary Super. They're bro. Frieza called them the legendary Saiyans, but that's what dude is, Broly. It's my time to shine yet Yamcha would. You said Yamcha's not stronger than Krillin, bro. People like, I guess people like Yamcha. Yamcha's your dog. Hey, whenever stuff hits the fan, he could be on your team. I be feeling like we cool as long y'all could have Yamcha, bro. Krillin was replaced by Vegeta so fast. But I mean, like, what point, like, in what way could Krillin even keep up? I mean, you got all these Saiyan dudes running around. Goku needed some kind of like right hand man that can match his ability. Jason, do I get my wish? You mentioned drawing in, maybe. You said the bot tagged me is wild. Yo, it's DBC. The bot, the bro locked over to you. He was trying to get you to subscribe to some prawn, man. Some prawn. Sometimes. I remember like when I first started streaming over here, he aimbotted you. Who's the strongest in DBZ? Who is the strongest? I think it's always moving. I think Frieza's the strongest now. I think Frieza's the strongest indeed. Yo, that dude you wanted me to draw, Jules. He lived on Kami's Outpost too, right? I'll be forgetting little buddy's name. You said yeah. Yeah, you said yeah. Okay, I got you. I gotta see. Let me get a couple of these down first, and I'll come back to it. Gohan, indubitably, you're making it look so easy. You learn as time goes on. But it's definitely Piccolo. Piccolo. This is not Piccolo. This is just a Frieza's second strongest right now, though. Oh, you said Beerus. Well, I mean, on a technicality, yeah, Beerus and the Angels and the Omni King. I'm talking like dudes that aren't deities. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was talking in the lane of dudes that aren't just full-on deities with special abilities and stuff. I think that just raw strength. Maybe Broly. I'd be forgetting about Broly, too. Broly is strong, but he's not stronger. I don't think he's stronger than Frieza. If they sat there and let him train, maybe. Gohan 100%. On a technicality, his beast form is supposedly stronger than Black Frieza. Oh, you talking about Gohan? Oh my gosh, I think I'm finally getting my wish for Poir to finally be drawn by my favorite artist. Honestly, I gotta like see. I gotta see, indeed. Just stay tuned. I gotta see. We do with your drawings when you're done. I burn them. I burn them all. Chi-Chi is stronger. Isabir. Nappa's peak. Hey, man, when stuff hits the fan, you can have Nappa on your team, bro. You gonna get the beats delivered to you. Again. Hey, you know it's insane? You know it's insane because they wished back everybody. They did not wish Nappa or that other dude Raditz. Neither of them got the ability to come back. Draws Yajirobe instead. Oh, nah. That's crazy. None of them other dudes got wished back. If Gogeta were to come back, he'll definitely cook Black Frieza. I think that all I know is that in that movie, considering that Broly had never been in the Super Saiyan form, he was whooping everybody. They would have just died again. He said put aura around him. Maybe. This isn't done though. This one is far from being finished. Just bear with me a little bit. Indeed. You don't want to rush. You don't want to rush this. Because the moment that you do, it might not turn out the way that you want it to. I know what that is. But that color would look crazy too. I'm gonna call you Scribbleman as your superhero name. Superhero is insane though. You saying it like it's just like some Professor X type stuff. We man, I was seeing some snippets. I had somebody telling me about some of the I think it's Marvel. Yeah, yeah, X-Men is Marvel. But I had somebody I was thinking about that earlier. I seen like a clip from Deadpool and Wolverine, and it was like his sister who had like them crazy abilities, like the crazy powers. She had like she had a lot of just crazy. Seen Brand New Day? No, I haven't seen it. Somebody was telling me about it though. Normally I'm on top of the Spider-Man releases, but no, I didn't see that one yet. I probably will though, sooner than later for sure. For sure, for sure. I've heard some great things. I've heard people telling me, people that haven't really watched movies in a long time, like actually going to the theater, man, and like sitting down. And it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I really just went, especially for a superhero movie. I think the last time I went might have been that Wolverine and Deadpool movie. However long ago that was. Have you ever drawn Gojo? No, no. But I've seen. I feel like I know who that character is. I was yesterday. Did you ever draw Broly? No. It was so good. I've heard like some. I've heard all kind of stuff about it. I gotta check it out though, cause I've been like a Spider-Man dude since I was like off Spawn, bro. DBZ is the iPhone of animes. I know what you mean by that, but I'm kind of like a casual when it comes to anime anyway, so I'm okay with that. There's levels to the game. I realize there's Dragon Ball people, then there's One Piece people. There's always somebody more extreme than you. I ain't gonna spoil it. Please don't. Have you watched Hunter x Hunter? No, but I've heard of that one too. Which anime did you like the most? I like Death Note a lot, but the one that had the biggest impact on me, it was definitely Naruto. Naruto. I seen Death Note, Naruto. Yo, it was this other anime I had like my friend put me onto a couple years ago. Like this dude, he had like a phone and it was like something with time manipulation. Or it was all kind of stuff. I seen Tokyo Ghoul too, but I'm gonna be honest, man. Like I seen Tokyo Ghoul, but it's been so long that I kind of like every single detail of it kind of slips my mind a little bit. Tokyo Ghoul was a whole time lap. It was like a whole time skip ago. Yo, what's up, Sean? What's good? Indubitably, man. Indeed. He was my enemy. Yeah, he cried for me. Attack on Titan. No, but I feel like I remember whenever Attack on Titan was going, man. It's been a minute, man. I like Tokyo Ghoul, but I didn't like Tokyo Ghoul. You said like the Re. When you say Re, what's that mean? Like the animated version of it or something? Like what is that? I know the thing that kind of like put me away from Tokyo Ghoul was whenever I learned that the animated version, it was so much different than the actual the mangas. Like I'd be watching the show, but it's like the show was its own thing. It wasn't even. It was confusing. It was one of those. It was weird. The whole situation. Dead Man Wonderland Fire Show. It's one of those things where it was hard to follow. Like whenever you learn about the multiple different, it's like there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Have you seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventures? I have not, but that's another one that I've heard of from people that are like a lot deeper into the stuff than me. And yo, thank you for the big 70 roses too. I appreciate it, Shawnee. Indubitably, indeed. Rhea is the anime aftermath. He becomes like really powerful and kind of evil. I just remember he got tortured by a dude and woke his powers up, and he had like multiple. It was crazy. It's been a minute though. It's been a minute, man. Tokyo Ghoul was like that was a whole time skip ago. Is that Broly? No. This one isn't quite Broly at all, honestly, man. I see the vision though. No, that's no way to Sasuke. All right. Yo, if you keep going on with your shenanigans, we about to send you some like Timu mystery meat, bro. You gotta chill out with all that. Piccolo, I changed my name. It used to be Sean Braun. Indubitably. It's a green guy. Nah. It's not Piccolo. Nah. Is that Janemba? Looks like a low key. Nah, he said Timu mystery beat. Nah, man, he said bro's over here playing. Bro, you know this is not Sasuke, dog. Lock in. I could take some level of trolling, but brother, Janemba is crazy. Now y'all be sometimes y'all be playing, but dog, Sasuke is that's too far. We know that's crazy. Piccolo? No. Is what I would say, perhaps. You said it's Michael Jackson. You said it has many eyes. That's Vegeta. Nah, man, y'all, I'm gonna send all y'all some Arby's, bro. Y'all over here playing, BSing in the chat, man. Garbage. Saitama. No. No. I'm afraid not. This is not what you think it is. Indeed. All right, I see my way out. It has been real. That's young Gohan's father. Gohan's dad is crazy. Even though I've drawn bro too. It was a picture of Goku that I found. I was considering doing, but I hadn't really committed to it. Like I didn't really sit down and be like, all right, this is the one right here. This is gonna be the one. Indeed. Let me sketch some more of his like arm. Gotta make his arm look the right way. Is it Piccolo's after half? Is Woo Wop's uncle brother? Hey man, I love your style. Yo, thank you. That's our brain. Oh, it's straight up a pen sketch, y'all. Alright. You contending for the Arby's Mystery Meat Temu package too, bro. Everybody that's in there playing, talking about some Yoas at Naruto. I'm not even gonna threaten to ban nobody no more, man. That goes for anyone and everyone. Just hey, you're done. Sending that man Temu Mystery Meat, bro. On the house. What is Arby's Temu? You know you don't want to spoil the surprise. Just don't be on no shenanigans. You ain't gotta worry about all that, bro. I'm generally guessing it's Kami Colo. So, nah, that's my cousin's dog's friend's neighbor's son's daughter. I'll be honest with you, bro. That's a lot of like link. That's like a tree with a lot of branches, bro. It's like what's going on? What's going on? You gotta get to the point, bro. I feel like it's like you're trying to hit the word limit whenever you type up an essay pre-chat GPT era. Like that man was trying to hit a word limit or something. Like you're over talking in riddles. Like what does that mean? What does that mean? My cousin's dog's friend's neighbor's son's daughter. Brother. Why is left foot so small? Because the way that the picture was, his left foot was supposed to be behind. Like it's supposed to be this one's kind of forward. I guess I can make it a little bit bigger, but it's not supposed to be. It was the angle more than anything. Yeah, just a little bit. Not like ridiculously. But this one's supposed to appear to be smaller. Pretty soon AI gonna be doing this for you. Brother, don't need to draw no more. I mean, AI already, look. AI can sit there and mass produce anybody's style. Like some of the greatest painters that have ever existed. AI can sit there and replicate their work, but it's less about the perfect replication. It's more like it don't got that same soul. It can mass produce it to the person that doesn't know. They might not realize what they're seeing, but it has no soul. I think that it's a tool though, you know. Is the nameless Namekian. Put blue in your right hand? No. I have before in some of my older lapses, but I ain't really trying to do that right now. Possibly the aftermath of the failed fusion dance of Piccolo and Goku. No. I see the vision though. I see the vision. Whenever Batman was he was just atop the mountain oil farming. It's like I was thinking about that though, dude. If I'd be on some BS. If I really had the instant transmission, I have like the sound it's just forever ingrained in my mind. I was walking around in my job just thinking about that. Like I'd be on some of the bull that Goku be on too. I remember it was a point in Dragon Ball Super whenever his powers were messing up and for some reason he was teleporting to the wrong people. Like that's such like a ridiculous ability. It's a different result of the blue and the right. Not really. Put the blue in your right. No, I'm just being honest. I'm not even gonna beat around the bush, bro. Yo, how you got like an animated? How you got an animated? What's going on? That's crazy. Like, what am I seeing? Hey man, he's a TikTok admin. But yeah, man. You know, I was gonna draw people behind or different characters behind them, but I'm making his cloak kind of like it's blowing behind him a little bit, so that might be cooked. The vision might be over. Is that Piccolo? Maybe. You know, I can't confirm or deny that, man. You know, you gotta wait and see. You gotta tell me who you see. Who do you think this page is gonna be? Even though the man isn't green, I know who this is. He's lying. Nah, you don't know who this is, bro. You're not seeing the vision. Is it just a concept or actually a real person in Dragon Ball series? Yeah, like, bro, this is Luffy, bro. This is Luffy. The dude that's been looking for the One Piece for like 30 years or something. Piccolo. Maybe. You know, it's about the journey. The journey, the journey. Yo, what's up, Pyramid? What's your thought process when drawing? I try to think about it as a whole instead of individually. Everything is shapes. And you want to do your best to bring it together. It might not be perfect, but just do your thing. Don't overthink it too much. Mistakes are inevitable. Just ride the wave out. That man has been looking for the One Piece for like, bro, 3 decades, bro. Like, it's probably dudes out there with a whole mortgage, wife, and kids or something, man. 30 years. I'm not saying you got to hang up the jersey after 30 years, but brother. Looks easy, but it's not. Thank you. Can you do the chainsaw, man? No. No, not on here. I'm the dude. Oh, you talking about Luffy? You might be Luffy. That sounded crazy. Yo, you've been looking for the One Piece for 30 years. You still ain't found it. It might be time to hang the jersey. That's crazy. That sounds crazy out of context. It might be time to hang the jersey up, man. Hey, man, you know that's persistence. That's like Ash. That's like Ash. Ash is what? That man was 10 years old for 30 years, and he finally achieved his dreams. So you know what? You know what, man? Shoot for the stars. Go to the moon, bro, I suppose, you know? That man, Ash Ketchum, was a 10-year-old with 30 years work experience. He is the perfect. He is like the perfect Indeed LinkedIn candidate, bro. I give up on the first day. No, you can't, man. You can't give up, man. You gotta think about what Nick A30 said, bro. Luffy should just low-key give up. Nah, he can't give up, man. I feel like you gotta think about the sunk cost fallacy. If you're 30 years in, you can't give up at that point. You've already, man, you don't put 3 decades into this. I think like the average lifespan is what, like 70 years or something? If you've already, that's almost half of your life. Assuming you're not like a magical anime dude or something, you know? You at that point, you've already sunk too much time in. Like, you have to commit at that point. 30 years in, bro. Yeah, you can't stop till you either drop or you find the treasure, bro. You have to find it. How you get in the red? It's magic, bro. You gotta find the One Piece. It's magic. It's magic. Is that Naruto? No. And no. Even more no. Average lifespan is like 80 or something. That doesn't really change. That doesn't really change it. The average lifespan, whether it's 70 or 80, if you drop 30 years looking for the treasure, bro, 30 years, 30 long years. Do you know how much you know how much character development that is? Like, at 30 years old, that's almost like, if the average lifespan is 80, you're almost at like a half life. Like, it's like the half the human lifespan, if you get lucky. Early 70s for dudes, mid to late 70s for women, I believe. Which, in translation, I mean, like, listen. Yo, what's up, soccer? Listen. It's not looking good. 30 years. 30 long years. If I've been looking for treasure for 30 years, bro, I'm not saying it's time to call it. I'm not saying it's time to call it and close the curtains, but I'm just suggesting, maybe there's more. You think Luffy would still look for One Piece if he was 70 and in a wheelchair? You know, I think that it's the same situation. Once you're 70 years in, I mean, what's the point of stopping? If you're 70 years in, what's the point of even stopping? Like, at that point, you've invested so much time, and you got to think, man. You got to think. I played a lot of Minecraft growing up, and I realized something, that most people, they literally stop right before they strike diamonds. So at 30 years in, you can't stop. Like, it's not even a choice no more. What's up? It's been watching since I've been here. Yo, what's up, Andre? Your stream is a treasure. Quit looking. There's only 9 pieces of 8. Your stream is a treasure. Quit looking. There's only 9 pieces of 8. Are you speaking in riddles now? I don't know what that means, but I don't know what that means. Speaking to me in like some kind of just a cryptic message or something, bro. Am I like, I must have missed something. Indeed. I'm making his cloak kind of just flowing behind him a little bit. Bro, speaking in encryption. Capture. You trying to trip me up because you think I'm an android. I'm not an android. Most days, at least. Most days. Indeed. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, 30 years in, if you in a wheelchair and you're 70, bro, and you still looking for the One Piece, I mean, at that point, you've already spent your whole life looking. You can't stop. But what you got to do is you got to take all your knowledge that you've acquired, you got to leave it for the next generation. If you don't find it, Talking in captcha is diabolical. That's what that man was doing. He was typing in, he was writing in encryption like he was wanting me to solve the riddle or something. This is like some kind of mystery. Like, I'm gonna be honest, man. That's a lot to be trying to figure out at the. It's too much going on. DBZ hot take, Vegeta a better father than Goku. Nah, man, you know, that's facts. I think Vegeta actually is like, I'm pretty sure Vegeta was actually like amongst the land of, he wasn't training in the afterlife whenever his children were born or something, bro. But listen, the logistics, all I know is that when the world needs it, Goku be pulling up to deliver the beats. Now I can't really get too much into that man's his personal life. It's questionable. It's questionable. It's a perspective, homie. Read it and take it how you see it. Now, yo, it was another character called Poir. I've been promising. I told dude I dropped Poir a minute ago. I think I'm gonna sketch him up on here. For the love of the game. Even though I guess it would probably make sense for me to draw Poir with Yamcha, wouldn't it? But hey, you know what? Hey, there's no logic here, so y'all gotta just act like we're gonna just ride the wave out and see what happens. I might. Do I want to put, bro? Hold that thought. Maybe I'll wait on, bro. Yeah, Dupoir. You're free to do what you do. Yeah, this one gotta be right. I think I'm gonna wait on him. I might put him on like the next page. Like I might give him a page by himself. I don't really want to put him on here. I think that now I'm gonna move on to another character. Or another of the same character at least. Cause you know I can't confirm or deny who my guy is. Cause that's classified information. It's classified. It's a secret. Strictly forbidden. It is indeed. It said my Poir be declassified soon enough. Yo, bro, don't be trying to solve the unsolvable. We're entering the mystery zone, not the danger zone. We're entering the mystery zone. Next person to ask me though if this is Sasuke though, I'm sending you some Arby's, low key, bro. Genuinely, I'm pulling out the Arby's just for you. And some Team Mystery meat. I will never let the chat forget that. I just taking a look at what's inside your mind. Yes, it's a lot going on here. It's a lot going on, indeed. Excuse me, do you have a license to operate 2 pens like that? Yeah. I recently just got classified. I just recently got certified, bro. I had to go study. In the mountains with Master Oogway. It was a long process, but once it was completed, it was worthwhile. It was worthwhile, indeed. Since you're an artist, can you paint as well? I don't usually paint. On most days. Not even on most days. Like I haven't painted in like a long time, bro. Not like real genuine painting. I usually just be doing like pen drawings, bro. On the rare occasion I'll draw with my pencils. Like I did like a pencil drawing not that long ago. But that's like rare. I usually strictly draw with my pens alone. What does Arby's genuinely put in their food? I don't know. That's a good question. You know, I think that's something you asking like the questions of the universe, bro. We probably will never know. But I just gotta let y'all know that if some of y'all start if y'all start with them shenanigans again, I'm genuinely pulling out the Arby's, bro. I gotta keep people in line. We gotta keep this operation smooth. Will you do the next page today? Yeah, I said I'll draw him. I'll draw Poir. I'll probably just put him on his own page. I'll probably pull out like my smaller sketchbook for little buddy. I'll actually each one at the end of the TikTok live. Let's see if the full progression. How do you feel about McDonald's quarter pounder? I think it's all right, but like, you know, I think that, I mean, I'll eat McDonald's. I know that it's, people be like, you'll eat McDonald's but not Arby's. Yes. I think that it's all low key like slop, but there's good slop and bad slop. You know, I think life is about balance. You got to choose your poison. If you're going to be, if you're going to be ticking for storm damage, you might as well do it in a way that's the most enjoyable to you, you know? Yo, what's up, Cash? Did you do Beerus yet? Of course. Let's see the full picture of the artwork. No, not yet. Not till this one is done. Of course, I've done Beerus before. I've done like a lot of characters, but not on here. I'm not really interested in drawing bro right now, just to be honest with you. What are you drawing right now is just Piccolo. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. You wouldn't believe me. Do you know anybody else who eats Arby's? Yeah, I know. Man, you know, I know a couple of passionate Arby's people. I just personally. That's my secret gift of hey man. I can't even it's a mess for me to answer that question directly. How many pens have you went through in life? Do you even color, bro? Not on live, just in general. No, I don't really be coloring. The most that I'll do color variety wise is just with the red and the blue. But I've been making it a point and trying to be like pay more attention to just faces and stuff. I've been trying to just understand and have like a better understanding of the stuff that I do. I do like it's so funny because like I feel like I built my understanding off of scribbling. But like a lot of the basics you're supposed to do beforehand, I kind of just jumped over them. So it's like I understand shapes a little bit, but I'm very particular with my pens and stuff. I usually lean more into pens. But every blue moon, I'll upload like a pencil sketch, no other words. It just depends. It depends. I'm very particular about these. Maybe as time goes on, I might branch out more. But I keep these to where it has to be something that really just captivates my attention. One rule that I made for myself is anything that I draw, it has to like it got to interest me a little bit. Like there has to be some kind of pull. Because I never want these to feel forced. Because the moment that they're forced, it's like it loses what I built my pages off of in the beginning, you know? And that's just something just halfway. It's just something to, you know? I never want these to feel forced. Never, ever. It just destroys the whole, it all coming together. It does indeed. Green Goblin. No. It's so beautiful. Thank you. Even though, yo, man, if you want to see Green Goblin, I did one recently, bro. I drew like a couple of the comic variations of him. And then I had like a page and they had like a lot of Green Goblin drawings on there. Piccolo, maybe. You better be selling these. Is that Piccolo? Maybe. I be feeling like we in like a strangers and like I be feeling like life is like we in like a GTA server or something. Before I got on stream, I sat there and just seen like people just be kind of doing stuff. I realized that free will is insane. Are you dominant in both? Definitely looks like, bro, I'm more of a righty overall. I lead a lot of these pages with my left. People just be kind of doing stuff like free will. Free will is genuinely crazy. But yeah, when it really comes down to it, I'm more of like a right-handed person overall. Let's see the full picture. I'm leaving. No, not till this is done. Definitely, bro, with the purple circle in his head. Let's see the full picture. I'm leaving. No, not until this is done. I'm not about to be sliding the page around. My right hand is good. My left is a lost cause. Well, I really I draw with the two. Just came around here a quick second. You're amazing at what you do. Thank you. He said, "Are you a real life ramen noodle?" That's a crazy question. Are you a real life ramen noodle? I've seen many things in the chat before, but I've never seen that before. He's a sentient ramen noodle bag, man. It's crazy. It's crazy indeed. It's a Bic, right? One of them is, yes. The one on the right is a Bic. It is indeed. Man, do I even got enough space? Do you read books? If so, what genres? No, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm pretty like brain fried. It's been like a minute. The last time I probably read was like required readings in school, which was like literature and basic, you know, pretty simple stuff. I couldn't even tell you what the heck we was reading, but I remember we had to do something called like Socratic seminars. We had to basically have like discussions and stuff, and there was definitely some folks it's not reading as much as they should have. I'm not gonna throw nobody under the bus. Hey, man. Had to be done. It had to be done. Sometimes you gotta improv, man. The art of improv. I know y'all done definitely been in that situation before. You gotta have a discussion about a book you may have not read. That's genuinely like one of the craziest places to be. Because it's like one wrong move. It's kind of like whenever you're playing a game and you gotta press triangle at the right time. Like you gotta like, it's like somebody asks you a question. Have you ever done like a paint job on a car? No. I was sketching up like you and I figured out where the red is coming from. Oh nah. I'll read a book each day for a week, then not read for 2 months, then back to reading for a week. So you reading like burst. I mean that's cool too. I think it's good for your brain. I think reading is a lot better for your brain than scrolling. I've like noticed that the more that I scroll, the more like I have like a harder time holding my attention, which I'm kind of I gotta like work on it a little bit. It's classified. I won't tell, bro. Yeah, at that point, it's a secret. Yeah, I noticed. That's me. That's me. Fizzy. Long stretches with both reading. Yeah, it's like you pick it up, then you just stop. And you pick it up again, then you slow down. I definitely understand. It's hit and miss. You find you something that you halfway enjoy, something that really pushes you. But some stuff you really gotta sit on too. Some stuff you really gotta sit on. And I seen something because at first I didn't know this at first, but apparently digital books and stuff, your brain doesn't retain it the same way it does with paperback. Apparently paperback is better for you. Like for whatever reason, there have been studies on it literally, where somehow in some way, the way that we retain stuff, it doesn't really work out the same way whenever we're reading digitally. I don't really know who sat there and did the groundwork to figure this stuff out, but it's levels to it. It's definitely levels to it, indeed. I haven't got enough space for this, man. This might be like a little bit awkward on the corner. I'm gonna make it work. You said this was Piccolo's father. I just can't read one book till I finish it. I'll read 2 books at once while having one waiting. Well, our style is this, Jason. This is somewhere in between scribbling and sketching. So you're the kind of person where like when you're reading it, you be reading like multiple things at once instead of really just becoming absorbed into one. I'm the kind of person where like when I start something, I try my best to finish it, or at least for sale. If you're interested in buying this one, DM me. If you're interested, let me make this foot's gonna be kind of more off to the side, and this other one's gonna come down some more. This one. My position is a little bit better. So red is a sketch and blue is the color of filling the sketch, something like that. Yeah, I can't force myself to one book. Makes it feel forced, so I'll read a whole new book. I'll read a whole new one at once. Soundtrack in the background goes hard. Thank you. Yeah, I'm kind of like, you gotta really captivate my attention, because if not, it shouldn't be the word like you're like it shouldn't be forced. It shouldn't be forced. It's definitely crazy going in. And what do you call this kind of drawing? This is somewhere in between scribbling and sketching. It's somewhere in between both of the two. He said, "We are the fit." Yeah, quite literally. He said, "We see the fit." Nah, y'all not seeing the fit, man. Y'all not seeing bro's fit. Genuinely. Can I see the bigger one? No, not yet. Not till this one's done. Not yet. Not until I get bro all the way done. This one. I gotta bring him all the way to. Yeah. Spanish. I'm top gifting the stream, W. What's the sound in the background, bro? I can't tell. Man, with the with the background noise, it's a secret, bro. It's a secret. It is a secret indeed, indeed. Can you see it in your mind? No, I'm looking at like a reference picture for this one. I mean, I can visualize them, but I usually with these, I'm more relying on reference pictures. You got to get it to where it looks a certain way. You want this one to be a certain way as it comes together. Indeed, indeed. I'm gonna make his cape kind of like flowing in the wind. Is that guy pickle on top gift in the stream, W? Are we looking down at them? Yeah, it's just kind of like an overview of them. Unc, my friend, only got a rabbit raccoon in her car. Thoughts? No. Thoughts? No. Yo, going back to what I was saying earlier, that's some free will stuff. I'm gonna be honest. The only time I really seen a raccoon, it was one day when I was still in school. And it was one, I think he was a rabbit and he had rabies or something. And bro was just kind of like camping out on somebody's porch during the daytime. I know that if you see them during the day that they got rabies or something. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, man. I ain't really a rabbit raccoon is crazy. Like genuinely. You said I wasn't here for all the free will stuff. Yeah, you missed like a whole part of the lore, the story. A whole part of the movie. The progression. I have a pet raccoon. That's what's up to him. Be honest, man. I don't know how you acquired that, but indeed, W. Wait to start using the pens. Well, between the red and the blue, I really enjoy the way I like how they complement each other. It makes these feel a lot more alive to me. It makes everything seem more on the page. You said, okay, bro, we see the fit. Now, y'all not seeing bro's fit. He said, my friend is a breeder, bro. They're so sweet. I love raccoons. Never seen a raccoon in person before. I get tagged in random comments every time, bro. I've only seen a raccoon once, and it was digging one of my chicken's grave. Then it ate it. Yeah, bro was spawn camping. That's tough. Rest in peace to the little dude. Where does the red come from? It is. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. You wouldn't believe me. You wouldn't believe me. Like highlight his arm some more. Gotta highlight. Let's bring this man to life. Gotta give him where he looks the right way. He said, what do you be on? My friends also play with crocodiles with a toy laser thing. Don't ask. Yeah, yo, what do you be on? What's going on? It's cool that you learn this in school or just doodling. I learned this more from my own just experiments, and the more that you draw, the more that you learn. That's been like my whole experience with these. You gotta just keep drawing though, man. You gotta keep drawing. Don't stop. Is it easy to draw with pens rather than pencils for you? It just depends on the subject. It depends. There are some things that I understand more with the pens versus with the pencils. I like how with the pens, that everything you do, you kind of got to own it. If you make a mistake, it's yours. It's like it's 100% your mistake. If it goes right, it goes right. But if it doesn't, it doesn't, you know? It's like 100% all on you. Like highlight his ear over here. Just a little bit, not too much. Very cool drawing with a pen. Thank you. Yeah, man. I gotta get this where it looks the right way. How long you been drawing for? I've been drawing this way since like 2024. But in general, I've been drawing on and off my whole life. What style is this? This, honestly, as he's coming together, he's somewhere in between scribbling and sketching. Yo, thank you for the 4 hot bears too. I appreciate it, Impaired. I sat there and looked down for a second. My bad, Brody. Indeed. I sat there and got like, sorry, you said extravagant. You said it's common. Indeed, I sat there. My bad, Brody. Scribble dab. How do you know whenever a section is good and when you can like move on? Well, with these, you get a feel for it. I'm looking at a reference picture right now, though. You said the extravagant cape, man. You gotta see him for who he is. He's coming together, though. Indeed. Gotta get this one to where bro looks the right way. More than anything. That boy Piccolo. Coca-Cola Cloak. Who's your favorite DBZ character? How long you been drawing that for? I've only been on this one for maybe about an hour or so. So he got a spawn cape. Yeah, he's something like that. They're both ore farming. They're both sitting there ore farming with their cloaks. We get your ambidextrous. Your bro over here. See over here ore farming, man. You gotta see the vision. Y'all not gonna believe what this is. What's the difference to the pens? It is one's one's red, the other's blue. I'm trying to just bring it out of life, man. That's the biggest. That's the big thing. What is like the clicking coming from? It's Magic Cuz Lightyear of the day. Something like it. Like your art, bro. Thank you. There, bro's over here. He's over farming too, man. He said it's magnificent. Do you sell these? Yes. If you're interested in buying this one, DM me. DM me. Indeed. Gotta get bro to where it looks the right way. Who is your favorite DBZ character? Overall, my favorite is I like Vegeta, man. I like Vegeta. I feel like Goku was like another one. Y'all just amazing. Yo, thank you too, Zay. I appreciate it. I like Vegeta for sure. I think that Vegeta has changed a lot throughout the story. You know, at first he was kind of like a rough. he was a little bit rough, man. You know, being under freeze and stuff. How do you do this? Well, you learn the more that you do. Kid Goku's cool too. Vegeta all day. Yeah, but Vegeta definitely is up there. Easily a Hall of Famer when it really comes down to it. Who's supposed to be behind Piccolo? That's the Grim Reaper behind him. Don't play with Piccolo. The Grim Reaper is crazy. No, this isn't the Grim Reaper, though. The Grim Reaper is genuinely insane. That's not what I'm going for at all. It's definitely not the Grim Reaper, bro. That's tough. I mean, that would be tough because, you know, the man is known for ore farming, right? He's known for that's his whole thing. This dude is like he's a D1 Hall of Fame ore farmer. Even though it ain't even about being the strongest, it ain't about being the flashiest. You got dudes like Goku and Vegeta sitting there at instant transmission, teleporting and turning into Super Saiyan 16. Listen, it ain't about being the strongest, but it's about sending a message. You still gotta try a bridge. He said what's a kami? That's Piccolo and Kami. I'm not. Listen, I can't confirm it or not, but you gotta trust the vision. You gotta let the process do what the process is gonna do, man. Indeed, indeed. Interestingly, and let me like draw in. Yeah, the Grim Reaper, that's a bit much. I haven't really made nothing that's more dark and themed like that in a long time. It's been a minute. It looked like Momo Jojo. Do you watch any anime other than DBZ? Can you draw Mr. Popo? I don't know if I'm gonna put Dude on here. It's another character I wanted to do. That I think I was saving. We left you a righty. When it really comes down to it, I'm more of a righty. But I could use either or. No. Yeah, he's a Hall of Fame. He's a Hall of Fame oil farmer, man. Yeah, I wouldn't put the Grim Reaper behind Piccolo. Even though, like I said, if they go oil for oil, he is somebody that would be just posted up with him, I guess. I guess, indeed. Press it, bro. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Like make his arm more well-rounded on this side. It's gotta be a balance as all things should be, you know? As all things should be. Indeed. Jirobi. I don't think I'm gonna put Jirobi on her, but somebody asked me to draw. It was Poir. I think I'm gonna put Poir because I've been saying I'm gonna do Poir for a little minute. If you do enjoy what you're seeing, definitely don't forget to like this up. Oh, you know what I can do? I know exactly what I want to draw in the background. I know exactly. I have an idea. Indeed. Let me get like a good picture. Let me get a good picture of you're gay and you love men, but you're a huge fan of DBZ. That's what's up. Dude, Demon King Deborah. No, not right now. Why if you're like, yeah, I'm looking for like a good like a good reference. Can you draw Captain Ginyu as in the frog form? Hold that thought. I got something else I want to do. I'm not gonna promise it, but let me see. Let me see. I gotta get like a good reference picture. Hang on, man. Hang on. I gotta figure out how in the world. Like, wait a minute. This next one's gonna be a little bit crazy. You gotta have Nail involved. Nail would make the most sense, wouldn't he? But the only thing about Nail, though. Let me see. Nail. It was a couple of characters. Somebody asked me to do Captain Ginyu, too. It was Captain Ginyu, Poir. I gotta see, though. What about Piken? Hold that thought. I'm not gonna promise every single one, but it's crazy. Peas and carrots. How about Napa? No. I'm pretty biased. Do you do 7 deadly sins? No. Definitely biased. He is in the making. Yo, I know y'all seeing that dude's he got an animated, bro. I knew I wasn't seeing the wrong thing. That man got an animated. He's a TikTok admin, bro. He got the vision. The Sharingan. I be feeling like having the Sharingan would be a double-edged sword though. Cause like on one hand, I feel like between the two, yeah, with the Sharingan, technically, you might, if you're lucky, you might get the more advanced versions of it, but it's like promise blindness. Can you do Goku and Vegeta shirtless? No. I just want to ask a question. How do you draw with 2 pens like that? What's your method? My main idea with these is that you want to bring them together to your best ability. Just bring them to life. I know that might seem generic, but you get better the more that you do. But that's the secret behind it. Consistency. You got to just keep drawing more than anything. Just don't stop. Just don't stop. Just keep on doing you, bro. Even if it doesn't line up the right way. This is gonna be cutting it close too. Hey, I would do it though. It's Pickles. Hey, working as a lifeguard. That's random, but that's just very random. Indeed, indeed. How long you been drawing, bro? I've been drawing on and off my whole life, man. I love the boats. The boats? Boats is crazy. Keep it up with those boats. Indeed, man. To be honest, I'm a little bit confused. I ain't done like an ocean theme in a minute, but I appreciate it, bro. Ever since you worked like a public or an art class, something like that. I've done like I've shown my stuff off before, but not. I don't really do too much in person stuff. Not usually. Not usually. I like to just kind of do stuff more for the love of the game. Gotta shape him bro's cranium. Me a huge Mega Man fan, and I drew a big picture of Mega Man, but it's in my book at work. I cannot. What you mean? Like you got like you be kind of preferring to put it in your sketchbooks or something? Then they would be cool too. I might, maybe. Then they will make sense, but I gotta see. You're like, what's up, Best Games? I appreciate it, man. Are you looking at something or just off the top of your head? I'm looking at like a reference picture with this one as it's coming together. It's like less off of the dome. People be thinking, is it nail? Maybe. Yo, with this, I'm gonna be honest with y'all though, man. I might not. I was going back and forth with myself. I'm like, dang, I don't know if I gave him enough space. His legs might be off the page a little bit, but y'all gotta you might have to use your imagination. The imagination, indeed. Yo, if you can't see his legs, just imagine them, you know. Just imagine them. I'm making it like that texture thing that goes around his neck. Really, he got that same thing that Pennywise he got equipped in his. It's not a back bling, but it's kind of like a front bling, if that's the thing. Frieza arc. Yeah. How is this possible? It is it's a magic trick, bro. It's a magic trick, indeed. The way the Piccolo coming back to back in the little space is fire. I was trying to do him justice, you know. It was a little bit more limited. Piccolo is still the main focus. Make him float or something to save it. Nah, it's a little bit late for that, but I might just kind of make it to where he's a little bit obscured. You said Unc don't kill him. Unc don't kill him is crazy. Unc is crazy. Unc is genuinely, man. Unc in the big 2026. That man trying to get some Timu mystery beat, man. Y'all know how I feel about that. That and the J Slayer. Bro. Broly. No, not right now. But I've done them before. I've done like a lot of characters and stuff. I ain't really feeling Broly in the moment. I've done him and the new one and the old one. Yeah, this is yo, it's about to get on my nerves, dude. Oh nah, his legs been off the page. It's about to. Oh nah. Oh nah, it's about to make it's not gonna make me mad. It's gonna make me disappointed, bro. If I didn't give enough space for his legs, it's about to be tragic, 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 tragic. I'm gonna have to just kind of make him like a little bit shorter or something. Or I could flip it into Dende. Wait. Or Dende. Dende. Or. Yeah, you know, you gotta. Just gotta flip it into Dende real quick. Hey, man. Indeed. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was Dende. Shoot, it wasn't, but it is now. It was not Dende at first, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and make it into Dende. Because I didn't really give him enough space for his legs, man. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to make this into who I wanted to at first. Yeah, it's man, I'm about to clutch this. It's just about to be clutch. I'm a dip. Hey, take it easy, best games. Orange Piccolo, Kobe, and Clutch. Hey man, sometimes you gotta improvise a little bit. You gotta improvise, adapt, and overcome. I see both. It's interesting. Well, the angle that I was drawing him in, it wasn't gonna be Dende at first, but I'm gonna go ahead and flip it into Dende. That was an interesting save though. You know that? It's interesting. Let me go ahead and add some more to this, man. Do you have any difficulties being ambidextrous? I'm more like, not really. On like a regular, I'm probably more predominantly a righty when it really comes down to it. When it really comes down to just day-to-day activities and actions and stuff. Yeah, I'm over here. I'm over here drawing in his aura farm. He's over here aura farming too. Young Dende, Lil Green. Who's my favorite to draw? It depends a lot on the day. It'll be some days where I wanna lean more towards nature. Then it'll be other days where, like, I want to draw characters and stuff. It depends. And like I was telling the last person, I'm probably more predominantly a righty. So I probably like, if I was playing basketball or something, I'd probably lay up with my right. And what's my favorite that I've done? I have like a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like I have so much that I've done. I have some pieces that like I appreciate a lot later on than I do in the moment. It depends, bro. It depends. Please do Optimus Prime. Not right now, but maybe eventually for sure. I've drawn him in truck form before. Definitely drawn bro in truck form. You sound like me, different answer, different day. I mean, but it's always changing. It's always changing. It always got to shift. Can't stay the same. Not too much. Can't stay. What is the pen on the left? You want like the actual like branding? It is a Papermate Right Bro 1.0 pen. You into Transformers? Not really, but I was drawing cars one day and I was drawing like a semi truck. Or not a semi. I said semi like we was on the game and it was like a semi-auto. No, but like a semi truck. And somebody was like, yo, is that Optimus? And I was like, not originally, no. But because I had drawn in the trucks and stuff, keep drawing a single hand, yeah. It's like my favorite movie. It'll change depending on the day. Dende, it is Dende. It is Dende, it is indeed. It is Dende. Indeed. We need the beautiful art style. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, man, I gotta get my guy right. He looks the right way. Yo, that's done. Maybe, 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 maybe. I wanna put like I wanna put something with the Dragon Ball. Hey, shout out to Dende. Man, funnily enough, I was gonna make that nail, but I couldn't. Yo, having nail would not fit right there. I gotta get like another one. I gotta get another one. Do you use one hand more than the other? Like when it really comes down to it, I'm probably more predominantly a righty. But it just depends on the day, man. It depends on the day. It depends. Okay, now that's. Let me get like another. I gotta have like another space for bros over here or far me. Draw Goku Super Saiyan 2. The dot details in the cape go crazy. Thank you. I want to get this next one the right way. I gotta like get his like details right. I gotta lock in with dude Goku, Krillin. No, I'm not gonna put Krillin or Goku on here. I'm not really feeling them. Not on here. I'm thinking that really. I think that right here, I want to put like one of the Dragon Balls or something. Maybe like in this little space. I don't know if I'm gonna do all of them, but it's enough. I'm back. Lord Slug. I want to put like something that really ties into the Namekians though. Something that really ties. Yeah, Dugong. Back to back. Hunter x Hunter. Nah, I ain't really. Not right now. Dragon Ball. Do the Dragon Ball. That's what I was thinking. Guru could work. Yo, Guru was like that was like the old dude that was like blessing them with unlocking their potential, right? Guru. Sit there, he's like that man Gohan had his potential unlocked like 16 times, bro. Guru. How I'm gonna be honest. How would I even drawing Guru, the elder, the Namekian elder. Brother. Dragon Ball and the dragon in the back. Yeah, it's just kind of like figuring out how to. You said he was. Yeah, I remember, dude. It's just figuring out how to. So I have Kami, Dende, Piccolo, but my thing now is like, logically, dude drank all the water. My thing now logically is like, Guru, or I feel like Nail will make more sense than. I think before I start drawing like everybody else, I think that I want to put Nail before I start adding like extra people and stuff. But then again, Shenron will make sense too. Shenron or the Namekian Dragon. Yo, let me look up the Namekian Dragon. Namekian. Maybe I'll save Nail. Namekian Dragon. I mean, low key. Interesting, thank you. Nail and King Piccolo. Namekian Dragon. Nobody remembers Guru. I remember Guru a little bit. I won't even lie to you. It's been a little minute though. Namekian Dragon. He gave Krillin that. That's what I'm saying. He was unlocking people's potential. That's such an OP ability. And then not only that, how basically they had like 2 sets of the Dragon Balls. Let me pull this picture up. I'm about to get started, y'all. Hang on. Gohan too. Like, why didn't they unlock Goku's take him to? That doesn't really. Yeah, they probably should have. They should have took him to Goku, or took Goku to Bro. But did Goku really need it? No, actually, I think that it could have made things easier. No, hey, you know what? I have a question for you. Had they did take Goku to Guru, do you think he would have been able to turn into the Saiyan faster, the Super Saiyan? Had they just went ahead and took Bro to the Guru? I said the Guru like he was like a course bro. I will argue that I think that I feel like I mean this is just fan. I think that if he would have went if they would have took him to Guru, Goku would have messed around and unlocked the Super Saiyan. I mean he was already on the but then again though, he could have turned into the Super Saiyan before he even went through the anguish of Krillin getting blown up, man. Krillin got sent to the hey. No, but you know what? It wouldn't have worked because if Goku turned into a Super Saiyan, I think that Frieza's arm would have been able to like detect him. From what I remember, they had them little scouter things, and if he would have turned around and just a massive surge in power out of nowhere, Frieza would have known. I think wait. I think he'd be like, I'm good, I'd rather throw hands. Super Season, yeah. Goku's like, I'm too prideful and all that. And I mean it does match his character though. He said, I'm good, I think I'd rather just throw hands, bro. I ain't really. Meanwhile, the Namekian people, they got obliterated. Oh, Super Saiyan comes out of desperation back then, before it was taught. It does come from desperation, but so did their power-ups. They only got stronger through fighting and being pushed. But Guru was able to tap into their abilities without them having to go and be on the brink of death. So I think that in theory it makes sense. I think it makes sense for him to be able to, or them collectively. Hang on. Nah, it's just I feel like Guru would have been able to unlock that man's Super Saiyan, but for plot reasons he couldn't do that. Goku got all kind of crazy abilities, and like the other day we was here talking about Goku Loki as a psychic. But he just don't even be using the abilities for some reason. Yeah, I mean, yeah, literally, and it aligns with some of the stuff in Dragon Ball Super. How them other dudes, where everybody and their mom was able to be Super Saiyans off of the tingles in their back, like that. That was bull. But if they could do that, then Guru should have been able to unlock that man's Super Saiyan form, like low key, and maybe in like a different timeline. Who you decide to draw? Nice Batman art, thank you. I feel like they make Goku a little bit too dumb. Bro, I don't think they. I think I had a conversation with my brother, man. I think they dumbed him down or something. I don't think that he's dumb. I think that they just he can't be too competent, because if he's too competent, then stuff stops making sense. For the sake of Dragon Ball, they can't like honor the fact that he's like a real deal professional. He's like a super fighter. Goku's not dumb. He's simple. Nah, but there was like multiple points where he was like, Goku was trained in mental work and martial arts, and he should know him. There was like a time when he act like he didn't know what meditation was, and he definitely know. Like his character, it's a little bit inconsistent, but I like Goku though, so I'm not about to nitpick over the small things, Draw him oiled up. No, Goku's smart, low key. His battle IQ. I know. That's what I'm saying. Logically, Goku is very intelligent, but they try to depict him like he doesn't know what's going on. He's very intelligent though. You can't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You get hit hard. You get hit in the head enough, man. It might factory reset you a little bit. It might put you back, but he's gonna get back to where he needs to be. And man, Goku be genuinely throwing hands with Titans too. I mean, yo, you think you'd be able to be at 100% brain capacity if you was fighting dudes like Broly or Frieza? I mean, you gotta take everything that he goes through with a. you gotta take all that stuff with a grain of salt, man. Draw him oil. Yeah, bro, I ain't trying to. Come on, man. I don't think you're really trying to draw Goku oiled up, man. I'm not that kind of artist. It's you on the wrong platform, bro. I'm sure somebody would love to draw you Goku oiled up, man. I'm cool with OG. Yo, you doing the dragon? I wanted to do the dragon before I did either Nail or Guru. It made more sense to me. Chi-Chi must have got bro drunk. Hey man, who knows? I don't even think that will work on Goku though. 'Cause I think their body and their metabolism is different. Like there's like Goku, bro. Goku knows how to have kids, bro. Let's not. We're not about to disrespect bro like that. Even though he act like he don't know what's going on. That's a bit much. We gotta give credit. I was looking at the Discord S5. Let's go. Oh, thank you. Yeah, man, Night at Bonnie after GTA 6. Honestly, bro, I'm not even gonna promise, bro, at this point. I got lost in the sauce a little bit. After GTA, at this point, you said, hey, man, I'm not knocking Goku and his methods, man. At the end of the day, he got it. Listen, his family exists, bro. So where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a way, there's a will, I suppose. We not about to just downplay that man's effort, his ability. Not since January, my guy. Yeah, at this point, man. At this point, I like how they don't make him way too overpowered. He should be, though. If anybody should be overpowered, it should be Goku. He's a martial arts master. He done throw hands with anybody and everybody that you could think of. Anybody with a pulse. I think he's actually smart. He acts dumb so they don't give him more responsibility and he could train. Oh, you think he's like doing some reverse psychology? I'm gonna play. You said nah, bro. Goku. I mean, he might be a great father, man. I'm not. Like I said, I like him as a character. Sometimes, sometimes less is more. I think that Goku has a pure heart, and that's like very honorable. I think that he's more. I think that he's pure more than he is dumb. And then people try to like combine them, but that's not. I don't think they really correlate. I think that he's just pure. I think that's why he's able to still ride the Nimbus and stuff. I think that he's just a pure dude. That's why, I mean, that's why, like, with all his powers and abilities, he chose to work on the farm. I mean, could you imagine being Goku and, like, having instant transmission? I feel like a lot of people can be trusted with the instant transmission. They probably have somebody on tape sitting there teleporting in and out of the Pack Standard Bank. Light speed. Oh. Anyways. Instant transmission. Dude, I was at my job thinking about Goku with the instant transmission, bro. I don't even know what I'd do, but I could like mentally hear the audio, like the little sound. Like I could hear the sound of him teleporting around, if that makes sense. It's such a cool little noise. He said, couldn't trust me with it. You know, but listen. I respect that you're at least honest. Like, look, man, if I work with the instant transmission, I don't even know what I'd do or where I'd be. I think I'd be in so many places at the same time, bro. Like, I just seen him. You sure you seen him, bro? Give me the little sound effect, too. Yeah, the instant train. I don't even... Dudes be like, man, I want super speed. Nah, forget all that, man. Just give me instant transmission. I'm about to be posted up with some polar bears for some reason. And then after that, I'm going to the beach. Why? Why not? You have free will. You could be anywhere at any time, doing anything. Why? I mean, that doesn't need to be... You said how much your commissions. It depends on what it is. In my first year, I'm going crazy. Maybe after a while, I straighten out. But I mean, like, if you could, what is even the... I'm teleporting to, like, I don't even know. I'd be on a different planet or something. Be on Saturn for some reason, or Pluto. It's TP. Straight up just teleported somewhere. Is it the dynamic? It might be bro's government name, Peruga. I don't know what his name is. He's the Namekian dragon, though. Y'all getting technical with it, man. I like his design though. Peruga. Bulma was really I'm not knocking the hustle. The Senzu beans, yeah. Yo, they would if Senzus existed in real life, bro, they probably destroyed them. Cause they couldn't make money off of them. Low key, allegedly, in my opinion. How much would you charge for like a full Spider-Man drawing? It would depend. If you interested though, DM me. I'll get back with you like over something like that. Instead of me trying to like negotiate with you midstream. How much you know Dragon Ball just by asking? I'm familiar with a lot of Z. I didn't really watch like the earlier points when he was a kid in GT. Like I watched like bits and pieces, like a lot. I watched like a nice amount of Z, and I finished the entirety of Super. I watched a nice amount of Z, bro. A nice amount. Probably to be crazy though. It just depends. It depends. I'm over here. I think that I'm gonna like outline Piccolo's cloak a little bit over here. Just a little bit. I have the original DVD autographed by Toriyama. That's pretty fire too, honestly. Man, DVD, having physical media, that's something that's something within itself. Physical media in the big 2026. Especially as everything is shifting to subscriptions and nobody owns anything. I think that's good on your part. I don't really own anything physical aside from like my notebooks. But I think that you might be onto something though. I like the analog feel of physical stuff. Like it's like I think like electric cars and stuff are cool, but something that I really just like just being in your car and having stuff that's just in front of you is just I don't know, you know, it's just something it's priceless. The whole set, W. Like it's cool. Digital is cool, but just having something actually in person. There's nothing like it. Better experience. You know, there's ups and downs to both. Like I've bought digital games and stuff before too, but just having it, you can't lose it to weird subscription fees. There's no game service going down. It's forever yours. I think it's a beautiful thing, really. Indeed. I feel like it's been a minute since I've really just drawn in like a dragon too. By chance, can you drop bubbles from Otherworld? Can you drop bubbles from Otherworld? I don't know what you asking me. I've been stretching to get over my ex. It's pretty therapeutic. That's what's up, man. To be honest, I don't know how to respond, bro, but W. WWW. W chat troll when he bought a manga. I ain't read the DBZ manga before. I haven't either. Is it the big giant monkey that's with King Kai? No. This is the dragon that lives on Namek. Bro's making fun of me. I wasn't really making fun of you. I don't really know how to. It wasn't my intention. It wasn't my intention at all, man. Indeed, indeed. I'm over drawing out each of bro's teeth. Gotta get bro's teeth the right way. Even though this one more off in the corner is a lot more outlined than the others. I want to balance it out some more. Oh, it's crazy. Thank you. Unc, my tongue hurts. I'm hungry. What do? You gotta DoorDash you some snacks, bro. You gotta DoorDash you some food. Some good food. As a matter of fact, man, you know we're gonna get you right, man. On our courtesy of the mods and the special folks in the chat, we're gonna send you some Arby's Timu mystery meat, man. It's on the house today. Some Arby's Timu mystery meat. Everybody's feeling generous today. Yes, finally. Yes, finally. Thank you. No, man, this ain't supposed to be like a happy gift, bro. It's not supposed to be a happy gift. Yo, why are you getting jolly? You getting holly and jolly over the prospect of some Timu mystery meat. That was not the intention. That was not the intention at all. You're not understanding. You're not understanding. Getting real holly and jolly over some Timu mystery meat, man. That ain't too smooth, bro. You said so nice, bro. I appreciate it, man. You talking about Timu mystery meat? Whatever boats your flow, man. Who even goes to Arby's? Nah, don't be trying to act like you don't know who goes to Arby's. We know what you be on, bro. You say he's hungry. You said who even goes? Yeah, you know, no need to put on a facade, bro. We know what you got going on. We know you're Arby's connoisseur. Arby's. You're passionate. Indeed, indeed. I will say this, though, you know, as I'm shaping in Peruga's face. Well, that's dude's name, right? Let me make sure I'm saying. That's dude's name, right? Peruga DB Super. I guess the disguise wasn't good enough. That sounds right, though. Peruga DBZ. That is dude's government name. Peruga. I wonder how he came up with that. It's like a cool sounding. I went from manifesting pregnancy for anybody mentioning Arby's to being jolly about getting some. I know it's insane how the tables turn. Things are changing though, right here. Things are changing. All right, we getting where we're going. We're getting where we're going with this though, y'all. Trust the vision, indeed, indeed. It's coming together. Even when it's not. I want his face to look more rounded. We getting where we're going. We're getting where we're going. Speaking of which, did you wait, what? No. Let me see. Let me get bro shaped in. Is that Piccolo? Nah. Yo, thank you for the heart puff, the heart me, and the freestyle. I appreciate it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you for the dual pins too. And the rose. Indubitably indeed, indubitably indeed, indeed. Shaping some more of this man more in the background space. I do appreciate the dual pins, the freestyle, the TikTok, the corn and the goat. I appreciate it all, 5-6. You say who's on the bottom? Yeah, man, it's a secret, bro. You know, I can't disclose that. It's a secret, it's a secret. Indeed, indeed. Don't wanna ruin the surprise. Don't wanna ruin it. Indeed, indeed. Hang on. You think it's Peruga? Maybe. Maybe. Who is your favorite Dragon Ball character? Overall, that I've made, I like Vegeta. I think Vegeta goes the hardest. But one reason I like Vegeta more too, not only is Vegeta, but bro really be putting in work, man. People be sleeping on the fact that like with a lot of the forms, he got out of sheer willpower. Like that man was in agony. Like there was no way around it. Vegeta's pretty cold, man, if you ask me. Vegeta's a Hall of Fame. He went Super Saiyan after being told there was only one. Literally. He sat there and he makes a way when there is none. The dude is determined, bro. He did the impossible. Literally. Off of sheer determination, too. Vegeta's determined. Like, you're not telling Vegeta, nah. Like, that man will figure out a way, even when there is none. He'll literally figure it out, regardless of what's going on. Regardless. Yo, thank you for the Let Him Cooks, too. I appreciate it, Troy. Indeed. I'll make this more. I probably won't be able to shape him in fully, but that way, you know, it's still enough to where it doesn't seem like it's too much going on. I don't know what you're drawing, but it looked like your dad. It looked like your dad is crazy. Comparing your dad to Peruga is insane. Genuinely. Hang on, man. Yo, let me close some of these tabs for my Peruga. I said Peruga. Genuinely. Let me close some of these tabs for my computer blow up, man. Hang on. Technical difficulties. Let me just readjust. Gotta close some of these tabs, man. Genuinely, it's too much going on. Go kaboom. It's tough. I appreciate it, Frank. I think Frank was the name of that dude from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. The dad? The one who said he swore there was a lock on the door. I've been getting like a lot of Diary of a Wimpy Kid clips in my feed, man. The movie was generational. Low key. You said it's genuinely gonna be spam too? Yes. Yo, it's Dragon stuff, thank you. Yeah, and kind of how Paul was saying, if you do like what you see, don't forget to tap and follow for Shubably. Indeed, and I gotta make this where you could see him, but there's still separation. There's still separation. Diary of a Wimpy Kid was my favorite. I just remember being on Cartoon Network and stuff sometimes, like the way that it would run. This is where stuff is gonna start getting interesting. Just trying to shape in the backspace behind them. And you saying Weiss? I'm not really interested in putting Weiss on here, man. Honestly, I think I'm good on that. I'm not really interested. Somebody asked me about beers too. Tomatoes. I'm over here rebuking any and all tomatoes for the now. Tomatoes is crazy. Bro, ask you who was the strongest. Oh, I mean, technically, yeah, the angels, but we talking about like dudes that aren't deities or nothing. Weasel will be tough. I don't know if I've ever done Weasel before, but maybe eventually, you know. Who knows what the future holds? I'll say that. Who knows what the future holds? And I feel like Peruga gives me the vibe of like some kind of underwater creature or something. Or just know how to draw this way. I learned how to draw this way through just trial and error and just a lot of experiments. And the more that you do, the more that you learn. But it's one of those things you keep building up on. You just gotta keep drawing more than anything. That's the cheat code. If there is one, I would say. That's the cheat code. Like make his back take up more space. But there gotta be like a little bit of, dang, is my blue out? No way. Oh nah. Oh nah. Oh nah. Draw Carl Weezer. I don't even know. No. Good job, y'all. I appreciate it too, Daily Zombie. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan fighting Cell, that would be a tough drawing. I've never drawn them fighting before, but I've had pages on here where I've had Gohan and Cell. I've done a couple of Cell too. I've had like a lot of just pages that are more geared in Dragon Ball. I've had a lot of these where they're a lot more themed. In the themes, you get into more like the details. But I don't think I've ever. It's been a minute since I've done like a fight scene or something. Like real deal, people throwing hands for real. I think the last one that I drew, people were really fighting. It was a page that I did with Kakashi. It was Kakashi and Kakazu. Super Saiyan Go. You said Super Saiyan 2 is the GOAT. It was like whenever they were. That was like whenever they were still considering making Gohan the protagonist, right? It's been a while. It's been a while. I'm thinking that for this upper corner over here. Going back to what we were talking about earlier. A little bit. Maybe in this upper corner, it'll make more sense. They should have gone making Gohan. Well, the only thing about that, man, is people would have been as receptive to that. Will people watch still? I mean, obviously we appreciate Goku, but people might not like Goku or Gohan as much. And Goku is such like a prominent. He said, that's what I'm saying. Like I like him as a character, bro. But will people even still mess with him as much? He said Gohan hates fighting and training. But I'm saying like before they made his character into what it is now, had he stayed in the lane that he was in, where he was low key becoming how could he be the main protagonist? They could have made it work if they really wanted to. Goku is coded. He's goated for sure. I don't know if people would have been as receptive. By no means eliminate Goku like how they brought Vegeta in and made him like the main character. Oh, you saying kind of like just gradually just transferred in just made him more and more significant over time. I like Vegeta though as a character. And had it not been for Vegeta, I feel like Goku wouldn't have even pushed himself as much. Like they constantly push each other forward. Like if one of them goes away, yeah, you got the other Saiyan dudes, but it ain't really the same magic. It ain't really the same magic at all. What time is it for me? It's about 2 in the morning for me. Goten would actually make more sense, but even then, Gohan only fight whenever he absolutely has to. And I'm gonna be honest, man. You know, the only thing about Goten is like, I don't think that Goten would work because Goten was kind of born. When Goten was born, Goku was dead. But the reason that Gohan got so strong, it was because it was out of abundance. Like Gohan didn't really have a choice but to get strong. He was on Namek. He was basically like a little kid. But that man, Gohan didn't have a choice. There were alien sand dudes popping up. He didn't really. He couldn't really just be like, all right, I'm gonna just wait on Goku or wait on Vegeta. Nah, man. Gohan didn't have a choice. There was no cushion of defense if stuff really hit the fan. Like right now, you know, they got Vegeta and Goten was a carbon copy of Goku. Yeah, he's a carbon copy, but he doesn't have that same level of like he wasn't molded the same way. There's difference. There's definitely difference. I see what you mean though. For sure. I see what you mean. Indeed, indeed. I feel like I'm drawing like a bug or so. Like bug it to him. He actually has a mom. It just, I don't know, man. He was just nurtured, man. He didn't spawn in like a survival situation. Gohan was like that man had to be strong. He was on like an alien planet fight. Like Gohan's first opposition was really top of the line, like fighting Frieza. Frieza, I think Gohan is the only one that Frieza even refers to by name. Like Frieza got respect for that man. That's how you know he's really about it. Yeah, he just always loved training until randomly he didn't. Yeah, they had to. I don't know, man. They had to. I don't even know, bro. they sat there. They Professor Hulk that man before Professor Hulk was a thing. I don't even know, man. What about Nappa? Dude broke his neck when he was like 5. Dude, they didn't show no mercy. They didn't show no mercy on Gohan. Like you know it's bad. Like from what I remember, like Piccolo literally showed up. That was like some like last resort stuff. I don't even think Piccolo was really trying to like step up and be that. I think it was like Piccolo didn't have a choice but to train that man Gohan because if he didn't, dudes would have really been cooked. He didn't like Piccolo didn't have a choice but to train that man. Like there was no option. Like it was genuinely dire. Like there was no. And when man Piccolo wasn't trying to be, oh, I think I'm just gonna go. Nah, man, dudes would have been cooked. Like it was like an excellent business call. Like he was like, all right, the odds aren't looking great. But what do we get? We got this little Saiyan child. His dad seems pretty strong. Cooked. Piccolo is I like Piccolo too. Gohan always had training. Gohan was gifted. That's what I'm saying. But he was gifted. He was exceptional in many ways. But you know, I think that he was exceptional as is. But I think that he was pushed even more because, like I said, his life was literally on the line. I mean, that man was a toddler fighting Frieza. Frieza had whole nations, whole races of aliens shaking in their boots, bro. And they'll take his coat. Gohan will be proud. You see, yeah, he's gifted, but I think that raw power, he's definitely exceptional. He just doesn't really. I don't think that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to just be a normal dude. He wanted to just be in school, just live life like Larry, bro. I mean, he didn't really. His childhood consisted of fighting Space Emperor Frieza, being on like an alien planet. Like that's a lot to put on like a man's consciousness. Goten got Super Saiyan before everybody. Yeah, you know Piccolo and Vegeta never even fought. I did not know that, but I can believe it though. They're kind of like an unlikely alliance, but they're kind of like I can see that being the case. What would even be the point of them fighting? Nappa got sent to the Shadow Realm. Raditz got sent to the Shadow Realm. Like, boom. Why I feel like a psychopath? I don't know. Zero idea, man. I don't even know. service off type of Charles. Thank you. Every time I see you, I'm so impressed by the double pin, bro. Yo, what's good, Ash? What's good indeed. It's the magic of the pins, indubitably. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, but like I said, give me instant transmission. I don't even know what I'm doing or where I'm going. I'm about to be somewhere, though. If not, I'm gonna check with you later if you're still on. Okay, take it easy, man. It has been real. It has been real. If I'm not here, anything I do tonight, it'll be up in time-lapse form. It won't be gone forever. Definitely won't be gone forever, indeed. How you doing this summer? It's hot, personally. I'm over cooking and marinating in the heat. The heat builds character, forges you. Loki looks like my grandpa. It might be, bro. Loki looks like your granddad is insane. What's going on, man? What's that mean? Said Guru looks like your granddad. All right. The Namekian elder. This might be dude that I found the reference picture. That's really what's going on. Let me shape in his fit. Man, he got on like a similar attire to Dende. Bro, he got on like an identical fit, but it's more what's the word, man? He's a big dude. He's a big dude. Put it like that. Have you ever done Rin Okamura? No, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know who that is immediately. Is it like an anime character? This one is like a lot more. You said a non-XL is crazy. Is that a real thing? Non-XL? I heard of XL. Non-XL? Nah, I gotta be something you cooked up. Non-XL is non-XL. How you a non-XL, bro? That's not real. Nah. You know, I've seen my 600-pound life, but I ain't never heard of a non-XL. That's something you cooked up on the fly for you. That's not real. Is it real? I gotta know. I need to know. A non-XL is pushing it, bro. That's a lot. That's a lot on a person. Seems pretty real for him. Eyes from the Blue Exorcist. Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't seen that. I feel like I've heard of that anime before, but no. It's pretty underrated, but they changed our studio, so it's kind of wasted potential. Oh, you think it's for the better or for the worse? Like the new animation? I feel like the studios bringing it to life, that can really make or break it all. The viewing experience. Like it could be I don't know how to really take what you just told me. Tarp with a collar. A tarp with a collar is even crazier. Dude, every time I hear a tarp, I think of them survival videos. I went down this rabbit hole and I always come back to it, but it was like some dude bike riding through the Congo. People really just be like, it always amazes me the stuff people be doing with their free will. Like, how do you wake up one day and I'm like, I think I'm gonna just take a bike ride through the Congo jungle? People really just be doing stuff. Like, I be really forgetting that in life you could really just kind of like, if you want to hop up and just take a bike ride through the jungle for some reason, I guess you really can. You know, you might not make it out. Like, you might not make the journey, but think about the stories you have to tell. Yeah, every time I look at this, man, I see non-XL tarp with a collar is pushing it, bro. Tarp with a collar, free will. This is a big dude right here, though, man. I'm gonna shade him in some more. Make him look more Namekian. Crazy. You got bro in the background. Yo, you got bro just kind of flowing. She's like, what's going on? I think I'm gonna outline his cape some more. Just a little bit more. He just in the background space. I was debating on maybe putting like one of the Namekian Dragon Balls on her, but I don't think that I want to. I don't think it matches, but it's typical, you know. I think that what I'm gonna instead do is maybe. I think that You say he back there sitting in the wheelchair. Nah, he was sitting on some kind of like Namekian throne. It's dude, man, he got like extreme motion on Namek, or he did. What body Guru give to Gohan and Krillin whenever they went to see him? I'm not sure the exact Dragon Ball that it was, but I know that the ones on Namek, they were different. Like, they were different than the Earth ones. They were a lot bigger. But I was like, I didn't really want for this one to just feel so... I don't want for it to be typical. If you were going to put one in it, or you think I should put that one if I do. I like the suggestion of Guru, though. I just don't know if I want to... I feel like I've done, like, a lot of Dragon Balls whenever like, I would draw some of my other pages. And I don't want this one to feel like a carbon copy of some of my other ones. Like, it's okay for there to be, like, similar ideas. There's only so much you could do with Dragon Ball, but it doesn't need to be the exact same. It doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be. Like drawing some more of the throne behind them. The Namekian throne. More in the background space. Face is so accurate. I tried to get him to where he looks more like wrinkled, and it's kind of, I drew him in kind of like a weird place. You just got like, yo, you just got Piccolo with his cape, and you got Guru just posted up on a little throne. I think I'm gonna add more layers of red and blue to make his stuff seem like it's really moving and really flowing, kind of like an air current or something. I think that the key basically is, you know, just getting it to where it all looks right on here. Just getting it to where everything looks and flows the way it needs to. No, it's really the little things. But he said, bro, I gotta make it to where he's oil farming. But he's oil farming with his jacket or his cloak. I just want for it to seem like it's really moving, but the main focus of this one is definitely Piccolo, for sure. Piccolo and his people, man. Okay, I got Piccolo. Piccolo was the main center. Piccolo, I'm gonna show off everybody else. It's a lot going on, but hey, man, it had to be done. I said I was gonna do one more character. I think that I'm gonna do. It was another character called Poir. I've been kind of sitting on him for a little minute. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Let me not get too ahead of myself. Not yet. Not on here. But soon, though, soon. Indeed. Make sure it needs to be the right way. Gotta get to where it's throw it shaped in all the way. All right, now that that's done. Now I'm thinking that as like the finale, I mentioned I was gonna do Poir. That's something I sat on for a little minute. Like a good reference for bro. Let me show this one off one more time. Here's everyone on here. One second. You snap? I appreciate it, man. Hang on. Let me get my other sketchbook out. Okay, now for this next character. Let me get like a good reference picture. All right, I think. Let me zoom in. This is gonna be like another Dragon Ball theme one too. Hit third dinner. Tuna cereal smacks. Tuna cereal. I don't know if I'm over here like interpreting that the right way. Honestly, tuna cereal. You gotta be like some like underground food. Hey man, never both your float. I didn't even know that there was a such thing as tuna cereal. Indubitably. Indubitably, indeed, indeed. Let me check the sense some more. What are you working on right now? Well, this is like another character from Dragon Ball called Poir. It's like a little like cat creature, but I had said I was gonna do it a minute ago. This is me just following up with that. It's like my finale of the night. Looking like Mr. Popo. Nah, this one isn't Mr. Popo. I see it now, yeah. Tuna milk and banana for fiber. Keep up. Yeah, clearly I ain't really seeing the vision, Brody. I ain't really seeing the vision, indeed, indeed. Am I tapped in? How's that bacon coming up? Man, it's gonna be more done than you can even believe, bro. Genuinely some of the most cooked bacon you can even think about, bro. It's generational bacon. Once in a lifetime, like once in a lifetime. I don't even know. I was going somewhere with it, but hey. You said hey man. Hey. Cooked bacon is cooked bacon. Even if like you're eating leather boots. You about to enjoy this bacon, even if it's cooked. It's just off the dome. I'm looking at a reference picture for this one. Cooked bacon, overcooked leather boot bacon. You consuming leather basically. It's not even well done. It's beyond done. Well done is being generous. Beyond done. I think one of the craziest experiences I had eating out, man, I was at like Waffle House. And I knew it was going to be something going on because the lady cooking up my waffle, she came and started telling me like a backstory. Dude, it was like, bro, it was one side of my waffle. It was so burnt, bro. I knew it was going to be something because, yo, you know, most of the time if you go and eat food, people don't be having backstories. You know, it's not a good sign when somebody start telling you a backstory about your food, bro. My little waffle was so burnt, bro. The one side was normal than the other side. It was like cooked. Yeah, man, it was cooked. Waffle House is really good. I ain't gonna lie. This isn't an ad either. Some shenanigans. Some shenanigans, indeed. That was just some side quest lore. Yeah. Absolutely cooked. Waffle House sponsor. Yeah, this is not an ad, man. I feel like my whole view of Waffle House changed after I seen that brawl. I seen like a video of like a brawl breakout, and somebody threw a chair at this lady like Captain America, and she sat there and called it. That changed my. You know, I always knew that. Personally, man, like I'm not going into a Waffle House and playing with nobody, but dude. To catch like a whole chair, dude, somebody threw that chair at that lady and she caught it on some Captain America Winter Soldier type stuff. That lady was genuinely the Winter Soldier, bro. Genuinely. I don't know why. I don't even know what would even need to unfold. What even needs to go down for you to sit there and throw a chair at a Waffle House employee? He said, I think she did get fired for that. Which is crazy because it's like, what are you supposed to do? Somebody throw a chair at you. That's crazy. What are you supposed to do? Yeah, she caught it like Captain America. But yeah, I feel like Waffle House people are notorious putting the beats on you. I wouldn't suggest going into a Waffle House and playing with nobody. It's almost on the same level as Popeyes. Like, it's just some places you don't be going and doing too much because sometimes people really get going for it. Which I don't even know why you go in there playing anyway. People be trying to do too much. Definitely, like it's you gotta if you gonna go somewhere and act like being silly, you gotta choose wisely. Like, you don't play with Waffle House people and you don't play with Popeyes people either. Like, that's just natural. Like, that's just natural selection, bro. If you go in there, you gonna get the somebody gonna put the beats on you, man. It's tough. You gonna be seeing stars, man. You know, like you know how the old Looney Tunes animations. You seeing stars, you seeing birds flying around your head, man. It's not a good sign. Something like that. It's not a good sign. So Donald Chicken Nugget? No, this is another character. He said I've been asking you. It's just like another character I've kind of like sat on for a little minute. I've mentioned I was gonna do him sooner than later. Sooner than later. Sooner than later. Draw Donald Nuggets? No, not right now. Honestly, I'm not even gonna promise it. I'm not even gonna promise it. Not in now. It's a DBZ cat thing. It is. It is indeed. I'm building an army. Yeah, one by one, brick by brick, man. Y'all about to build. Y'all about to. It's gonna be more and more, y'all. Brick by brick. You got recruits. I can't remember his name. I'll tell you at the end. What about at 45K likes and you'll draw a Donald Chicken Nugget? I'm not gonna promise it, bro. I'm just not that interested in drawing Donald Nuggies. Genuinely. Donald Chicken Nuggets is crazy. Yeah. Tomatoes, nah. Nope. That means no, I've been here long enough to know. Yeah, honestly. What if we get about the end of this live? Yeah, I'm still leaning more towards no. I'm just not feeling it. We'll be back tomorrow for day 16. All right. I'm on what, like day 20? I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't even know. That's beyond me, man. It's beyond me. That's beyond me. Indeed, indubitably. Let me get bro shaped in all the way. I'm gonna get this to where it looks the right way. Nice, thank you. I'm gonna give him like a little bit of like platform to be standing up on. This has been like a character from Dragon Ball that somebody asked me for a couple times. And I said I would eventually. Yeah, thank you for the cocktail too. I appreciate it, have saying. Indubitably, indeed. I'm not gonna do too much for the surrounding space, but just a little bit. Just a little bit of something. It doesn't even need to be too much. Just give him like some surrounding environment. Here's for Parlo, y'all. This is a Dragon Ball character, but I'm not gonna lie. Now that he's finished, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. It has been fun. It has been real. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me on these, watching these all come together. And yo, thank you for the rose too, Nacho. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Yeah, take it easy until next time. Indubitably, indeed. And yeah, man, I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. I do appreciate the rose too, Nacho. Thank you. Yeah. All right. I'll take it easy. Yo, down tomorrow. I'm not gonna promise.